My name is Mihrzad, and I want to share with you the most powerful, unstoppable mindset routine ever to exist. And how did I discover this? Well, this is actually my 20 years work. So again, my name is AJ, and I've been inducted into the Fitness Hall of Fame. I've coached over 1,000 people over the past 20 years, and I've invested over $300,000 in coaching, seminars, mentorship, silent retreats, plant medicines, personal development, books, everything to understand the mind and the body. I also have a degree in exercise science and nutrition and a master's in psychology. I took the best of the best and created the most powerful 10-minute mindset and body routine I've ever come across. And I'm going to test this with myself and a few of my key one-on-one students. And the power of this is that it sets up your entire day for success. Now, I came across this process over going through a lot of challenges, right? A lot of depression, anxiety, ups, downs, losing millions of dollars, making millions of dollars. It'll really help you to get clear on your targets and to attract abundance. All right. So what I want to give you is an overview of the entire process and how to go about each step as you go along. All right. So keep in mind, this only takes 10 minutes, but I'm going to explain the ins and outs so you understand it far better. Okay. So the most important thing is you want to do this routine first thing in the morning, ideally as you get out of bed. It's going to give you a lot of energy, focus, and clarity to start your day off right. But of course, if you're busy, find a time throughout the day to get it done. It's only 10 minutes. Give yourself these 10 minutes, okay? The most important thing I want to share with you is the ability of letting go, okay? Because the key thing here is this routine is going to be a bit off the wall. You have to be an open-minded person, but most importantly, it's backed by science. It's fully researched, and each step goes along in a very intricate way. Okay. So the key thing here is opening your mind, right? Suspending your disbelief and just letting go to what your body's going to go through. The more you do this routine, the more powerful it gets. Okay. So initially, you might feel a little weird going through the processes, but again, you're going to look so forward to this routine that you're going to do it every single morning, and it's going to be the foundation of your life and your success. The key element of this is to maximize this moment, okay? This is my mantra for life. I actually have it on my wrist to remind me that now is all we have, and in this present moment, we have the ability to transform our life, right? So the key thing here is when you're doing this routine, have your phone off, no social media, no notifications, and just give yourself 10 minutes of privacy, okay? We're going to go over the 4 elements of the unstoppable mindset routine: fire, water, air, and earth, okay? These 4 elements make up the entire universe, right? Everything that exists, you and I as well. And these are the key elements of this routine, and they're going to lock into place and cumulatively expand on one another. All right. So let's start with the first and foremost one, fire. Okay. We're going to focus on 10 minutes as a whole, but 2 minutes into each of these sections. Fire is dynamic meditation. Okay. Now there's various types of meditation. I've gotten the great joy of trying all of them. I've done multiple silence retreats where I meditated for 2 weeks straight, 8 hours a day. And I learned a way of meditating that allows you to activate a lot of workings of your mind and body. Okay. Now, Osho developed this ancient meditation, but actually in India, it was done for, thousands of years amongst the Hindus, and a lot of other cultures utilize it. The key thing here is to vent all of your negativity, anger, and energy, okay? And keep in mind that humans are the ones who don't use this powerful tool. Actually, animals, they're phenomenal dynamic meditators. Have you ever seen a dog or a horse or a duck? Whenever they're stressed out, they have tension, they shake it out. And that's a key element of this. It's a really powerful catharsis to basically release all of this pent-up energy in your mind and body. And the great thing about it, it's very intuitive, okay? You just do whatever your body feels like doing. I'm a big believer in 4 words. Don't think, just do. So when you do this meditation, it's 2 minutes of just releasing everything in your mind and body, okay? Now, the best way to kick off the 2 minutes is what I call a Superman stretch. Now, I do this at every single event and seminar that I host. I have the entire crew do this throughout the day because this special stretch allows you to activate your entire body. It's very powerful for flexibility, for opening up your body, but also to do a massive release, okay? A big part of the fire is to do a primal scream. And this is something that we don't get to do. Men and women, our ancestors, to release anger and tension, we scream. And that's the thing we want to do in this process, okay? So the first thing is to do a Superman stretch. You open up your arms, your legs, feet way wider than shoulder width apart, and you bend back as far as you can to the point you're about to tip over, and then you scream into the ceiling. Quick demonstration. Ah! Okay. So that's a great way to start it. Even by doing that, you find a massive boost of energy. And then it's 2 minutes of just going buck wild and crazy, okay? So after you do that release, then you want to jump up and down, breathe, shake your body, woo, woo, just letting go, punching, kicking, whatever you feel like doing, do, another scream, I feel great, let's go. Fuck that bitch. Let it go. Release. I fucking hate my job. I want to do something else. Fuck this day. This problem is killing me. I wish it fucking went away. This person's so damn annoying. Do whatever you feel. Release it and let it go. And the key thing here with the Unstoppable Mindset routine is you could do it while sitting down in front of your computer or standing up, just like I am. And of course, in an ideal situation, you can scream as loud as you want. However, you could also do this in a more silent way, doing the full body dynamic movements, but also releasing the energy mentally. But ideally, when you scream and when you make noise, it goes deep into your subconscious mind and it does a powerful release. Even doing that for a few seconds, I feel more energized. I feel just a lot looser and I feel happier, right? Because I just vented. It's a really powerful catharsis for your mind and body. So 2 minutes of the fire. Next element we're going to go into is the water, okay? So with the water, it's all about flow and smoothness. And the key thing here is to do a more relaxed movement. Think about Tai Chi, right? This is something that the Chinese have done really well. And the Chinese have been doing this for, thousands of years. These are very ancient techniques. So for the 2 minutes of water, you want to basically do a flow type of movement, whatever you feel like doing, stretching, going up and around. But the key thing here, the verbal command is either gratitude or praying to a higher power, okay? So you're in a position where you're moving in a very smooth and flowy way. And at the same time, speaking of gratitude or praying, right? I personally do my top 10 gratitude when I go through this process. I am super happy and grateful for being alive and feeling energized and sharing this amazing, powerful process with you, okay? So again, you can move any which way you please, but follow your body, right? One of the key things of this whole process is getting in tune with your mind and body, just really opening everything up, okay? So 2 minutes of gratitude, prayer, appreciation. Think about the people that you love. Send love to them, but move in a very flowy, watery type way. Next up, we're going to go into the element of wind, okay? And this is extremely powerful if you've done it before, and it's the power of breath work. Another ancient technique, pranayama, right? This will open up your entire body through breathing, okay? Most people breathe in a very shallow way, and we're not breathing correctly. There's a lot of great books about the subject, about the power of breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Also, the more you take deep breaths, it relaxes you, it activates your vagus nerve, calms you down. You can be extremely stressed out, and the power of breath work will just soothe the soul. There's also extreme levels of this, which is called holotropic breath work. We could literally hallucinate, right? Your brain has DMT and it releases DMT, and higher levels of this, you start to have powerful visuals, okay? But for the sake of this process, it is 2 minutes of breathing, okay? So it's 30 seconds, extreme deep breathing. Another 30 seconds, a little faster tempo, double the tempo. Final, another 30 seconds. And the last 30 seconds is rapid breathing. The more you get your body into it, the better it works. Most importantly, breathe through your belly and not through your chest. I feel a little lightheaded just doing that. But essentially, it allows you to fill up your body with oxygen-rich blood flow, and it releases all the harmful CO2. Again, you can do this sitting or standing, but make sure you put your body into it, okay? Okay? And the final and last part of this super powerful, unstoppable mindset meditation is earth for grounding, okay? Now, here, you want to basically feel what you're feeling, visualize and meditate, and most importantly, create powerful intentions for the day. This is 2 minutes of doing a powerful brain dump, okay? So again, the best way to do it is to speak it into existence. Now, when you did the other 3 elements, a lot of stuff is going to come up, especially when you do the dynamic meditation. When you do the breath work, you're going to have these weird thoughts. There's deep parts of your brain that are becoming activated. Memories come up, fears come up, and now is your time to basically process those other 6 minutes, okay? So again, you want to really go into a place where you're doing a simple breathing. I like to close my eyes for this, and I speak out loud my vision, okay? So ideally, you want to do this first thing in the morning where you are basically visualizing your entire day, okay? So let's say I wake up at 6 a.m. and I do the 6 minutes of the other elements, and now I'm in a place where I'm doing the air and grounding myself. I'm going to speak out loud my entire day, my ideal day of how I want it to be, okay? So I want to have breakfast and go to the gym, have a great hard workout for 2 hours, do 30 minutes of cardio, come back into my office, work hard for 90 minutes on emails and productive work, following up with my team. Then I want to start creating content and marketing videos. So at 3 o'clock, I'm going to film for 2 hours. Then I'm going to make some sales calls. So basically you want to focus on the 3 big rocks in your day. What are the most 3 important things that will make your day ideal? Okay. So really it could be anything. It doesn't have to be work related. It could be calling my mom. I haven't spoke to her in months, so I want to connect with her. Okay. And the power of this is as you are in that peak state, you're energized, you're clear, you're unlocking so many different elements of your mind and body. You become so clear on your vision because you become your ideal self, right? When you act as if, soon you'll become. So in a peak state, have the identity of the most productive, confident, happy, focused version of yourself, okay? The final 2 minutes is setting powerful intentions, okay? So this ends off the 10 minutes because now so many things have come up, from the fire, the water, and the air, and most importantly, the grounding, okay? And what I do to be super productive is I time block my day. As I mentioned, when you're using the power of visualizing every hour and how it's going to be, the ideal version of it, you could then put it into your calendar and time block, okay? There's a process that's called segment intending. So it's setting a powerful intention for each segment of your day. So first thing in the morning, I'm blocking out, okay, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., I'm at the gym. Shower, go into a cold shower afterwards, wake my body up. Then I'm going to basically go into my office. So all the stuff that I intended on doing, I'm writing it down and I'm time blocking it. So you could write this down on a journal or be in a position where you're basically writing it in your notepad. But you cannot mess with your calendar. Time blocking is extremely powerful. It's a secret of Elon Musk and Bill Gates and many of the world's most successful and productive people. And it's the ability of blocking out exactly what you need to do. And there's no deviating from that, right? Because you have to commit to what you put out in the hour. And you're being lazy when those time block items are not being done. At the same time, it's a full commitment that you're going to block out everything else, right? No phone calls coming in, a friend that wants to go out to lunch, no screwing around, no Netflix, no social media. These things need to be done. Again, it's your 3 big rocks, but also journal on what came up, okay? I just love to brain dump, and I just really think about, okay, these thoughts are coming up. I miss this person who passed away. I really want to focus on this idea. This is the theme of my week. So anything that comes up, just brain dump it, because going through this process, it creates a very, very powerful foundation for your day. So basically, this is the main overview of it all. And I would love to get some clarity if you need any questions or you want to understand this better and the science behind it. If you want any sources on these studies in which these methods are done, I'll be happy to share them. But again, this is only 10 minutes. You could go much further if you have a lot of time, or do a double session, because after going through this process, it is extremely powerful, extremely transformative. It literally changed my life. And again, for, all the 20 years of studying and investing and just learning by trial and error, the ins and outs, living through experience, testing it on my thousands of clients, I took the best of the best based on the feedback and what's most relevant, So again, set a time first thing in the morning, and then I'm going to give you another process that will give you the exact thing, where you watch a video or put a MP3 into your phone, and you set aside time and you just follow it step by step, all 10 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to actually put you through the process and give you a guide. And the guide is also going to have a binaural beats, a specialized audio that activates your alpha brain waves. So look forward to that, but just have a great overview of what we're going to go through. And most importantly, make sure that you're clear on everything. If anything I shared, you have some questions on it, feel free to post below, and I'll answer for you. And I look forward to putting you through this actual process, which will change your life. And I guarantee it'll be a big foundation of your success. And I'm going to hold you accountable to doing that. So I'm AJ Mihrzad, and that's my website, ajmihrzad.com. I appreciate you. I love you. And I look forward to putting you through my full process.